live from Johnson Hall, downtown Gardiner on Water Street, where musicians all from Maine gather round to entertain. Audiences welcome in, cameras rolling, let's begin. March and April, Friday nights, share our musical delights. You might find your face on TV too. Call 582-7144. Pick up tickets at the door. Johnson Hall Performing Arts Center. All you have to do is enter. Welcome to a live from Johnson Hall. Oh, thanks. Thanks very much. It's so exciting to see such a great audience down here. We've got a wonderful show happening for you tonight. We want to let you know, and our camera people at home, our audience at home, that the show tonight is being sponsored by Charlie's Motor Mall of Augusta, and we really do appreciate businesses that support the arts. So next time you go by Charlie's, be sure, and next time you go buy a car next week, be sure and let Charlie know that you came down, that you appreciated the show and enjoyed that. Hey, I've got a couple of friends that I'm going to bring up on stage here. If I could, I'm going to invite Phyllis Aucoin and Denise Reel to come up and tell us a little bit about Johnson Hall. You two ladies have got your reading ready?
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you step right up here to the microphone, okay?
Great.
I'm going to step out of the way.
Good evening.
Phyllis, you want to come over to this one? That'll be great.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, well, Martin, you sang that beautifully. You sang Where We Are, but I don't know if everyone realizes that Johnson Hall was built in 1864 as an opera house, but now it's dedicated to offering affordable arts experiences to people of the Kennebec Valley region and to showcasing the fine talent Maine has to offer the world.
Johnson Hall productions include the annual Fall Teen Musical with open auditions for teens from Kennebec Valley area high schools.
And Summer Shenanigans Arts Camp in July for elementary and middle school students.
TESS, or Teen Elementary School Shows, which gives our talented teens the opportunity to develop their leadership skills while directing elementary school creative dramatics programs.
Artist in-school residencies, which bring fine Maine artists into the classroom to promote innovative integrated learning.
Classes and creative development workshops for all ages.
And of course, the Alive series from Johnson Hall. Concert series which feature the best of Maine musicians before a live audience and filmed by Adelphia Network 9 television.
Johnson Hall is a nonprofit arts organization. Ticket sales from our performances offer only a small drop in the bucket of our annual budget for producing programs. We encourage your tax-deductible donations, business and corporate sponsorships, in-kind services, and we welcome volunteers as we continue to offer the community quality arts programs. Call 582-7144 to find out what you can do to become a member of the growing community of Johnson Hall.
And thank you for being here.
Thank you, Phyllis, and thank you, Denise. Well, I want to share one quick song with you here tonight, and then we'll get started with the real part of the show. I'd like to share a song that is very new for me, and it's a song about two of my favorite religious icons. Stopping at the farmer's market, Buddha riding shotgun, Betty at the wheel, singing boop to boop and looking for a place to park it. Betty Boop and Buddha weaving down the aisles, Betty Boop is shopping, Buddha humming. Betty eyes a bagel, Buddha eyes a beer, Buddha Betty tells him, you can put that pack right here, boop, boop, doo. But before you do, I got a jug of wine, some bread and cheese for two. Buddha smiles at Betty, Betty smiles at Buddha too. Buddha, he just humming 'cause he thinks Nirvana's coming. Boop-a-doo, ribbidi-boo-boo, shoo-ba-doo-ba-da, ribbidi-boy, ribbidi-boy, ba-da-bow-wow. Ribbidi-boy, da-ba-ba-boy, ribbidi-boy, ribba-boy, shoo-ba-ba-da-boy, boo-boo-ba-da-da-doo. Betty Boop and Buddha are playing at the dance. Buddha on the bass is just a swing, yeah. Betty on a squeeze box, pumping out a tune, singing bop bop a loo bop, I don't mean maybe. Oh Buddha, won't you be my baby? Ooh, and Betty sways her knees, fingers flying, feet and toes are flapping. Betty plays a polka like a beehive full of bees. Buddha's fingers snapping 'cause he knows Nirvana's bound to happen. Ooh, ribbidi-boo-boo, shoo-ba-doo-ba-da-ba-da-boy, rabba-da-boy, row-wow-wow. Boo-ba-doo-ba-ba-ba-doo-boy, ribbidi-ba-boy, ribba-boy, shoo-ba-ribbidi-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-da-ba-doo. Betty Boop and Buddha decide they wanna dance. The existential band keeps right on playing. Betty, Buddha whispers, my dear, you dance divine. Betty starts to bubble, Buddha dips her double time, ba-doo-ba-doo. And Betty rolls her eyes, Buddha, I believe I'm feeling butterflies. Buddha's heart is thumping, Om Buddha, 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 Om Buddha, Buddha, Buddha. Betty's heart is pumping, Betty Boop Buddha, Betty Boop Buddha. No matter what you say now, Nirvana's on its way now. Betty Boop Buddha, Buddha Boop Betty, Betty Boop Buddha, Betty Boop, 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 Ba-doop. Thank you. Thanks very much. Thanks very much for letting me share that song. And now, what you've all been waiting for, I'd like to introduce my very dear friend and the talented, wonderful, and beautiful lady, Miss Leila Percy. Leila, you here? There you are. Come on out. The stage is yours, dear.
What a great house. Switch. Hi, everybody. This is such a treat. We came up and we thought, oh, with the threat of cold weather, no one will come out to be with us. Thank you, dear. I am very excited to bring up from the Portland area for this area, Don Doane on guitar, Gary Wright on piano, Al Doane on bass, and Paul Jensen on drums, and Sherry Walrath signing. And we'd like to start off the first set of this evening with, I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter and make believe it came from you. I'm gonna write words oh so sweet, they're gonna knock me off my feet. A lot of kisses at the bottom, I'll be glad I got 'em. I'm gonna smile and say, I hope you're feeling better, and close with love the way you do. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter and make believe it came from you. Don Doane. Right on piano. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter and make believe it came from you. I'm gonna write words oh so sweet, they're gonna knock me off my feet. A lot of kisses at the bottom. I'll be glad I got them. I'm gonna smile and say I hope you're feeling better, and close with love the way you do. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter and make believe it came. I'm gonna make believe it came, make believe it came from you. Just you. Thank you. Nice going, you guys. A ballad. You're lonely. You cried the long night through. Come on and cry me a river. Cry me a river. I cried a river over you. Now you say you're sorry for being so untrue. You can cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. You drove me, nearly drove me out of my head, while you never shed a tear. Remember, I remember all that you said. Told me love was too plebeian. Told me you were through with me. And now you say you love me. Well, just to prove you do, cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. Well, you can cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. Now you say you're sorry for being so untrue. Come on and cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. You drove me, nearly drove me out of my head, while you never shed a tear. Remember, I remember all that you said. Told me love was too plebeian, told me you were through with me, and now you say you love me. Well, just to prove that you do, go on and cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. Thank you very much. Oh, that was just great. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's more of a treat. The entire group is now here. Right next to Donnie, we've got Ralph Norris and Joe LaFlamme. And the name of this group is the Don Doane Super Senior Sextet with Leila Jane, age 45. And Paul Jensen, age 39. Oh, would you say? This is our regular drummer. And now it's time for a little country and western done in a jazz flavor. And I may say that Don Doane wrote these arrangements that we're about to give you. And the first one is Hank Williams' Hey Good Lookin'.
How's that? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Hey good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill. I know a place right over the hill. There's soda pop and the dancing is free. If you want to have fun, come along with me. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? I hope you're paying attention to those old car horns. I'm free and ready, so we can go steady. How's about saving all your time for me? No more looking, I know I've been tooken. How's about keeping steady company? Yeah! I'm gonna throw my black book over the fence. Buy me one for 25 cents. Keep it till it's covered with age. Gonna write your name on every page. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up? How's about cooking something up? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, good looking. Thank you. Isn't that a great arrangement? The only hard part is doing sign language around a mic stand. I asked Donnie if he would write an arrangement for a bossa nova. And I said something like Girl from Ipanema or something like that. And so a couple of weeks later in the mail, I received this lead sheet and with a note that said, "You just didn't trust me. You didn't believe that I had an imagination. And so we would like to give you a very special bossa nova." No. Oh, wait, stop. I'm very excited to present our special guest performer from Portland, Betty Mulkern, on maracas. Isn't she beautiful? Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of gray, for purple mountain majesty. Brotherhood. Gary Wright. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of gray, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining. The shining sea of America, the beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Betty. Betty Mulkern, ladies and gentlemen. You will see her at the break with me selling our CDs over in the corner. By the way, some of the songs you will hear this evening, both in this set and the second set, Donnie and I have a CD together with the sextet, and then the sextet has their own CD. So please come over and browse. The next arrangement that Donnie wrote for me is a lovely tune, actually from 1917. And it was a Chopin impromptu in C sharp minor. I'm reading that off of his chart. I think that's quite wonderful. A song you're all familiar with called I'm Always Chasing Rainbows.
1, 2, 3.
I'm always chasing rainbows, watching clouds drifting by. My schemes are just like all my dreams, ending in the sky. Some fellows look and find the sunshine. I always look and find the rain. Some fellows make a winning sometime. I never even make a game. Believe me, I'm always chasing rainbows. Gary Wright. I'm always chasing rainbows, watching clouds drifting by. My schemes are just like all my dreams, ending in the sky. Some fellas look and find the sunshine. I always look and find the rain. Some fellas make a winning sometime. I never even make a gain. Believe me, I'm always chasing rainbows, waiting to find the little bluebird in vain. Thank you. That's a brand new arrangement.
Leila, that's wonderful. You sound really great, really great. Leila, where are you playing these days? Is there any place you're playing regularly?
Yes, I play once a month at the Robin Hood Free Meeting House. It's a restaurant, a fancy French restaurant in Georgetown. And Don Doane and the Super Senior Sextet host an evening of jazz every Tuesday night, 7 to 10 p.m. at the Bridgeway Restaurant in South Portland.
You folks at home, be sure and write that down. And come join them live. It's even more fun live, right? Absolutely. Thanks very much. I once again want to thank Charlie's Motor Mall for sponsoring the show. Leila, you got another song for us? One more song?
One more.
Okay, great.
Nat King Cole tune.
Hey, that'll be wonderful. Lay it on us. You folks, Leila Percy. Thank you.
If you ever plan to motor west, travel my way, take the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. Well, it winds from Chicago to LA, more than 2,000 miles all the way. I get your kicks on Route 66. Well, it goes from St. Louis to Joplin, Missouri. Oklahoma City is mighty pretty, you'll see. Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona. Don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino. Won't you get hip with my tip when you make that California trip? Get your kicks on Route 66. show the flam. Don Doane. Ralph Norris. Gary Wright. Well, it goes from St. Louis to Joplin, Missouri. Oklahoma City is mighty pretty. You'll see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona. Don't forget Winona, Kingman and Barstow and San Bernardino. Won't you get hip, my timely tip, when you make that California trip? I'll get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. Route 66. Thank you, everyone. Don Doane and the Super Senior Sextet. I'm Leila Percy. Stick around for the second half. Thanks, Martin.
Thanks back for the second half of Alive from Johnson Hall. We'd like to thank Charlie's Motor Mall for sponsoring the show this evening, and like to thank all of you for coming out tonight. Let's have a big hand for Don Doane and the Super Senior Sextet. Take it away, Don.
Thank you very much. You're a lovely audience. Why don't you move down to Portland so we can have... Are you people doing anything New Year's? Yeah, we will carry you with us, right? Here's a great Ralph Norris arrangement, a tune I'm sure you remember called Give Me the Simple Life. Mr. Ralph Norris. Mr. Joe LaFlamme. Our pianist, Mr. Gary Rice. I saw some people here. I thought they were going to get up and dance. But I guess we don't have room enough. Next time. Here's a tune, a good jazz tune at a little different tempo. We're going to play for you. It's from a Broadway show and from a movie. It was written in 1948, called The Night Has a Thousand Eyes. Gary Wright. On bass, Al Doane. On drums, Paul Jensen. Thank you very much. Here's a tune, you probably wonder, how do we pick these tunes? Well, you know, some tunes we like, some tunes that someone will request or something, but the biggest part of the arrangements that I do, I think I've been influenced by my grandchildren. And, because I have 9 of them. For instance, this one that we're going to do for you now, the grandchildren come over and it's, Papa, can we watch this? Papa, can we watch that? Papa, can we watch this? So this one is the grandchildren's favorite. Papa, can we watch The Wizard of Oz? It's okay. So we watched it, right? It finishes and, Papa, can we watch it again? Say, okay. And then it finishes and, Papa, just one more time, please. Can we watch it again? So by this time, I got practically the whole thing memorized. Well, anyway, so for the grandchildren, this is how we come up with this next one. And Leila loves it. I don't know why. It doesn't reflect, the title doesn't reflect her because she's a very smart woman. And this is a tune that was done by the Scarecrow, and we do a little different way. We do it as a fast samba, and it's a tune called If I Only Had a Brain.
Thank you.